on at the Give and Take today. Give and take. Take it and leave it. I've already grabbed a paddle pool that the ducks can use. What else is here? Ooh. Light things. I think we'll grab this Coleman cooler because I live off grid. So we'll go throw this in the truck quickly. This is the replacement truck, the original Dodge. The red one you see in the videos was actually stolen and burnt to the ground. So this is the replace. There's the pool. There's the cooler. Look at all this stuff. There's furniture here today. I told you there's some really good finds here. Yeah. What else can we find today? Oh, little building blocks, some yarn, some children's books, movies, children's toys and chewies and things, some clothing. Oh, there's a little kilt. Look at that. We might just have to take the little kilt because, you know. What's this? Oh, a charger. For what kind of phone? Oh. Well, there we go. We need that, don't we? iTrip Mini. The iTrip is missing, but the cord is here. I like reusing cords. You know what? I think I'm going to put you guys down here for a second. You think I can manage? Let's see if I can. Well, that didn't work. Let's pick you up. Let's pick you up. Don't want you to get hurt. Hang on, there's a shoe here. Let me use a shoe to stick my phone on while I look at this stuff here. Will that work? That works for a second, doesn't it? So yeah, there's a kilt here. I know somebody that might make use of that. So we'll grab that. Christmas lights. Christmas lights. Denim jacket. Treat boxes, Valentine's Day ones. I think we'll grab that bag. It's a whole bag of them. Look at that, all sorts of brand new in the packages. I think we'll grab those because I know somebody will make use of that. Okay. It's kind of like bonus food day here today. All right, let's go over here, guys. What else do we got? What else is at the Give and Take today? Jeans. A girl can always use more jeans in her world. Those are in pretty rough shape though. Hoodies. There's some flooring there. There's another pair of jeans. Those wouldn't fit my big toe. Handbag. Construction paper. Look at that, an old overhead projector. Wow. What's in here? A little hoodie. new winter boots. Hello, Katrina. Majid, how are you doing today? We are at the Give and Take at my local landfill. Saturdays and Wednesdays they're open. So come and see what they have here. Live, laugh, love. That's really cute. And this week they've got furniture. There's a barbecue. To be careful we don't catch other people on film. Wow, that's a pretty little jewelry box. The lid's broken, but other than that one, it's missing its drawers. Hi, how's it going? Welcome, Rosa. How's everybody doing today? So at my local landfill, there's a, oh, that's not my truck, that's somebody else's truck. There's a Give and Take. And they recycle materials, things that are still good and can be reused. So I've just found myself some brand new winter boots. Look at that, they're brand new. Brand spanky new. It is so hard to find shoes that fit me. This is a really good way of doing it. We're going to sit here for a minute. There's a person here right now that misuses our local landfill and our Give and Take. And that's why we walked out of there for a second. I'm going to get the dust off there. I got dust all over I dropped the phone. So who's still with me here? We got one person watching. Oh. Goodness sakes. So we'll sit here. I found a paddle pool that I'm going to use on the sanctuary for the ducks. The ducks are coming on Monday, I believe. So that'll be very cool. Oh, we lost our viewer. Guess we could go poke around some more. That other person left. Now we have 3 viewers. Hello, welcome. It is Saturday, and our local landfill. I don't know if you guys saw my videos on the Give and Take at the local landfill, which is like a recycling big Quonset that they, people put things in that are still perfectly good. I actually just got a paddle pool for the ducks out of there, and I got a pair of winter boots and things like that. So taking a quick coffee break because I needed a drink. It's hot today. And then I'm going to go back in there and see what else is kicking around in there. That might be useful. Are we ready to go? Let's go. Hello. Okay, I'm going to flip the camera. This is the local... Oh, did it flip? It didn't flip. Take it or leave at the local landfill. I was just explaining the purpose behind this is so people can recycle goods instead of throwing them away. That somebody may be able to use. A lot of people throw a lot of garbage in here. But today we've got movies, children's toys. There's some clothing here. I found a kilt a couple of minutes ago. Christmas lights. Some little boots. Those would be too big for my little feet. And some old bits and pieces of flooring. A stroller. Lawn furniture. More clothing. Those are brand new. Nobody's even worn that. Look at that. Nobody's even worn that, and it's in here. I think it's a great way to recycle items that somebody else might make use of that, you don't want to make use of anymore. Books. Lots of books. Always books here. If my sister's watching this, she'll be saying, oh, grab me that one, grab me that one. All sorts of books. Big canvas bag. Oh, a kettle. That's a cute little kettle. More shoes. Welcome, welcome. This is our local give and take. A way to recycle things that you no longer want at our local transfer station, which is attached to the dump. Baking plates. Oh. Isn't it nice? Like, you can, lower income people can come. Chickpeas, we could plant those. Should we try and plant these? We could plant them. We can try and plant them on the farm. We could do that. Let's grab those. Let's see if they'll grow. Bag of children's toys. Ice skates. More clothing. Oh, a little breakfast table. You know, when you're sitting in bed and you want your breakfast. Dadasto. Don't know what that is. What is that? Don't know what that is. Oh, that's one of those baby Snuggies. Toys, movies, books, children's sleds, more toys, box of garbage. Those are cute little cups. This nasty old barbecue. It's a shame the drawers are gone from this. I really like this jewelry box. That's pretty. We'll put our chickpeas in the truck. Yep. No. Hey, how you doing? Welcome to Cluck Duck Goose on a Saturday. We have our dump day on Saturdays and Wednesdays, so I haul all the garbage to the local landfill, and we were just inside the give and take, the take it and leave it, or whatever it's called, and I found a kilt and some brand new winter boots and things like that. So that's very cool. Yep, we're just going to sit here for a minute, because of course as people come and bring in their garbage, they'll be dropping off more things here. one of the reasons I come bright and early is there's somebody in the community that comes and gathers up everything. Hello! And I'm just taking a coffee break for a second because it's hot. But yeah, there's somebody that comes in here from the community and will literally load up everything and prevent anybody else from the community benefiting from it. So I come by because she leaves when I come by. And that gives other needy people in the community the ability, hello, to make use of it. Because that's why people drop it off here. Where are you guys from? Where do you hail from? I'm in Alberta, Canada. I run a miniature horse sanctuary, farm animal rescue on my farm, all off-grid. But today we are at the Take It and Leave It at the local landfill. I'm tired. Holy crowley, am I tired today. There was a fire in one of our little local communities, and it was started by somebody lighting their leaf pile on fire last night, and I was one of the witnesses, so, you know, it's pretty harsh. Oh, but an old antique church burnt down. Hello, welcome, welcome. Everybody say hi. Say hello. Hit the like button, even though it's just me having a quick coffee. While I wait for more things to arrive at this give and take. There's actually a dresser there, but I only have a short box on this truck, so I don't want to put a whole dresser in there, and I don't think my shoulders want me to put a whole dresser in there today. Ugh. What else I've never even checked out these buttons. Oh, retouch on. Who would do that while they were live, though? Green screen. Ooh, that's weird. Okay, we don't want to do that. I don't want a green screen. How do I put it back to... Oh, that's not how I do that. Okay, now how do I do what? I don't want a green screen. How do I... What? Nope. How do I turn that off? Nope. Nope. Uh-oh. This is why you shouldn't touch buttons that you don't know what they're for. Bloop. Nope. At least 1 minute video is needed to start a highlight. I don't want to highlight. I want to end the green screen. What if I do that? Nope. Oh, heck. What have I done now? Ha! I figured it out. Took me a second. Took me a second. It's really hot today. Like, really hot. Really, really, really hot. We have the ducks coming on Monday, I think. So, hello. Guess I should straighten my truck wheels.
Retired Albertan.
Let's turn that off. That's too loud and obnoxious. Apparently I can't straighten my truck wheels unless I start the old truck. There. Now I can put you here. The sun is like insane. I feel like I'm dying of heat exhaustion. Hello. We're going to go through the Take It and Leave here again, but there's people in there and I don't want to film them. That would be rude. So, we will wait until they leave. That would be the polite thing to do. Where are you from? Welcome, welcome. Hello, hello, hello. Got a message from one of the daughters. I'm the kind of mom that if you get a message from your child, you get back to them. My children are adults, but you get back to them as soon as you can. So, it's important. It's important. Oh, I hear people arguing out there. We got a message about some animals we were looking into. $60 for all three. No, I am sorry. Not for those. Not for those people. Do you guys want to go back in the give and take? There's people in there and I really don't want to film them because that would be rude. We can go back in the give and take in 2 seconds once they've left. I guess we can go on the other end where nobody is and look at that. If you want, we can do that. Say yes, say something. Say something, please. Please say something. You know, it's kind of weird sitting here talking to myself on a live stream. Because even I don't like the sound of my voice. Please make sure you do follow Cluck Duck Goose. I'm a miniature horse sanctuary and farm animal rescue here in Alberta, Canada. I do it all by myself, off-grid. I'm building the sanctuary out of all recycled building materials. So on Saturdays or Wednesdays, depending on when I'm available, we'll be coming here to the local landfill, which I can flip the screen here and at least show you that. There, let's do that. Oh, that was me still. Okay, so we're at the local landfill, and we can gather up some building materials. There's the big metal pile. We could walk over there for a minute. Let's go see if there's any fencing or anything we can reuse, because it's fencing season right now, and we have to build the waterfowl habitat this year. We're building a deck this year. We're building a front porch this year on the house so that your friend here can be warmer this winter. Minus 40 is not a fun time when you have a 2-inch gap underneath your front door. When you use a wood stove to heat your house. So I've actually gotten a lot of good stuff out of here. I've gotten eavesdropping, I've gotten fencing, I've gotten you name it out of here. But it takes a minute to look through, right? Like there's a lot of garbage. Obviously, it's the dump. So, you know, there's some page wire. For example, page wire is what I use for the goats and sheep. So there's some page wire there. That's in pretty rough shape though. We'll just take a while. Oh, that's a cute little plant stand. Here. We'll make sure it's in decent shape. We could grab a little plant stand here. Get that out of the way. There, little plant stand. That's really darn cute. I think we'll take that. I like the idea of not sending everything off to forever bye-bye land. I think it's important. Important to recycle as much as we can. I mean, look at all this. Just going to the dump, all getting disposed of, thrown away. Found a plant stand. This looks like the poles for like a tent or tent garage. If I could find the rest of it, I'd grab those. They would make great little makeshift fencing posts, so. There's a friend of mine. Oh, 2 freezers. Little ones? I saw those on the side here. Yeah. I was even thinking just for they're narrow and everything, right? Yeah. A friend of mine just drove by to point out there were some freezers there. Barbecues. Clunk, clunk, clunk as we walk through the debris. I'm only wearing little soft shoes, probably not a good idea to be walking through here. Siding, table legs, acetylene canisters, hot water tanks, bolts and things, bicycle, awning, fireplace, all sorts of stuff. That's a bunch of siding. That's interesting. All right, we're going to flip back around. it's getting busy here, and of course I don't believe in filming other people without their permission, so I'm going to let you go. God bless, and take care of yourselves, and remember, recycling is very, very important. See you next time.